Breakfast time, Gromit!
Another perfect landing. Your turn to make breakfast, Gromit. Eggs, I think. Famished.
Well, what did the postman bring us then? Any orders? Hand it over, lad.
Did you bring the mail, Gromit? Oh, no. Final demand? I don't know. There's payment due now. And a disconnection? Nothing but bills, Gromit. If we don't... Oh, all right, then. I'll open one. Consider cat. So, now. Hey! That dog is getting a little... Honey piped directly from the source. Everyone in town will want their own honey tap when word gets out. Still no breakfast? I'm beginning to suspect foul play. Honey, how sweet of you, Gromit. But where are the eggs and toast? Done to a turn. My compliments to the chef. But I'm still one egg short of a breakfast. Cracking eggs, Chuck. Now that's what I call a breakfast feast. Wasn't so difficult, was it, lad? With a hearty plate of eggs and toast under me belt, I'm ready to take on the world. Gromit, I've a strange feeling this is the day our fortunes are going to change.
Morning, Wallace. May I have a word? Oh no.
What is
Happened.
only until our new business is up and running.
Aye, well, that's what I'm here to talk about. I understand you and Gromit are in the honey business now.
Fresh deliveries daily, from bee to you.
Ah, well, and I'm clean out of honey. Can you...
If
Buy it?
I say, yes! We're in business, lad! Heads up, no time for slacking. From bee to tomorrow, sort of work. This morning. No, I'd better stay here. Flowers. The perfect meal for a hungry hive. I don't want the remote control for my Sniffer 3000. Too bad come in handy. The magnetron. No, for. Bonnet. Oh. No. My workers are very devoted to their queen. That hinge is off. Now where can I find a whole lot of flowers in a hurry?
Beautiful morning, Mr. Wallace. I'm pleased to see you've emerged from your subterranean
Been doing a spot of garden.
working
Indeed it does.
blooms everywhere. I call it my purple paradise.
It certainly looks delicious. I imagine it would look delicious if you were an insect.
You mean if I were a bee?
Well, now you mention it,
You want to feed my flowers to your bees?
that is, if you don't mind,
How many would...
as many as you can Oh,
Here.
a nice cup of strontium tea ought to spark up the old grey matter. Hey, bring that back, you thieving rascal. That's the racket Gromit. Last night's bedtime snack. So that's where the dog tags went, I'm sure. An important message, if it's so important.
There now.
Alice.
Caught you! Can't take an old soldier by surprise.
Morning, Major Crumb.
It is. Minute. Hope you know where your nearest air raid shelter is.
Not that I wouldn't take any kind of aerial disturbance over West Wallaby Street seriously, you
But tell you what. The evidence.
A jar?
It's what?
Does it?
Of course. Look, he knows. No. Good man, Wallace. I see you at least now. Ah, Mr. Wallace.
That looks like... Can it really be cheese?
Indeed it is, Wallace. Wensleydale, your favourite?
Am I to take it that these are...
Yes, free samples. Go on, duck in.
Don't mind if I do, Mr. Paneer. One for now. And one for later.
Hey up, Wallace, love. How's business? So, Wallace, in the honey business now, I hear.
Oh, you've heard the buzz, have you?
Oh, indeed I have. It's all over.
So,
Oh,
Is that a...
hurrah, bye then.
Mr. Gabberley,
Gone away! Went to Timbuktu! Won't be back until...
Mr. Gabberley.
Hardly call again. Opening houses when we're not shut!
If you'd like to sample my honey, Mrs. Gab, Crumpet Fest.
No,
Ah,
That's nice. Your husband seems a trifle miffed.
Don't fret, pet. He's always miffed about summat. Chin up, Chuck. I'm sure it'll all work out. When will you be bringing the honey to Mr. Panniers?
Soon. I still have one or two technical difficulties to sort out, but I think I'm on the right path.
Ha! The path to oblivion, most likely!
You be quiet!
I'll leave that where it is. Now that's a fine-looking postbox. It would make a good chassis for my honey-powered vacuumatic, but that's tomorrow's. Could those be? I couldn't help but notice the flowers on your window ledge, Mrs. Gabberly.
Aye, lovely, aren't they? Bring a touch of summer to the town square. Always been partial to...
They're blinking weeds, if you ask me. Can't abide them.
Oh, no!
All right. Well, only to prove your insults don't get to me anymore.
Is that so?
I'd be happy to take these flowers off your hands, Mrs. Gabberly. That is, if they make your husband unhappy.
That's a good reason to keep 'em, to my way of thinking. But go ahead if you want 'em.
Much obliged. Pardon me, Mrs. Gabberly. I wonder, that is, could you spare a...
Verb.
Sorry?
Give me a verb, Wallace. An action word.
Oh, playing a word game, are we?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh, well, let's see. A verb. Oh, there's melt.
Ooh, I like that. That's a good one. Now I need a thing.
A thing?
Ah,
Something I can... Mouth?
why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
Stuffed?
Oh, that's a corker, that's it. Last one, nearly done. I need another thing. Or like a person or animal.
A person or animal? Now, let me see now. Stew pot.
Yes. Hey!
What is it now?
Your mouth! Your mouth! You stuffed stew pot!
I'm a stewpot, eh? Hearty and well spiced, you mean?
A good solid insult, I thought.
That was an interesting word game, Mrs. Gabberly.
Want to play again? I need a word, Wallace.
How about cheese? It's one of my favorites.
No, an action word.
Oh, yes. Oh, there's melt.
Fine, that'll do. Now a thing, if you please.
Right, a thing. How about stew?
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please. You would finally.
Gentleman.
Yes, that's a thing. Hey!
What is this now?
No! That's a Chawoo! You mild gentleman!
Hey! You do know how to move the blow away, don't you?
Got him that time! Set him that image of your granddad! Yes,
If it isn't Wallace, I don't know she's been around that police station this morning.
Oh, that she's energy. Yes. Energy. I use. Must be only hard to that. No, I reckon that someday like today.
It's well, isn't it? Danger and discomfort are all the line duty for officers of the law. Don't appreciate it.
I noticed this recently my petition about leaving the because of the women's.
And I know it's exactly the sicknesses of just one man.
We're only appealing for natural justice.
You're thinking she's detecting what you call this destroyed an entire grocery store.
Teething problems. Right.
You there, prisoner. Kindly look at me when I'm talking to you. That's more like it. Now you've had time to think. What did you tell me about what I did yesterday? You feel bad about what you did, do you? Things. Wait. Now. I'll be there with the prisoner. And in custody of everybody else.
Well, did you do as I asked?
Cold toast. our little fella. Try some toast.
Yes, do feed him. What are you looking for exactly? You've come buzzing back, Mr. Wallace. As a bee to a blossom, eh?
Miss Flit, if you'll just take a look at...
You... Mother forgive... Sweet satisfaction, Mr. Wallace.
Yes. I realise this may seem a trifle irregular, but Major Crum insisted I show you this. It's...
A snail? In my garden? Have you lost your mind, Wallace?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
You're persistent in your attentions this morning, Mr. Wallace.
That doesn't make sense. I wonder where Major Crum disappeared to.
Wallace! Thank heaven!
I thought you might find this useful, Major Crum.
A helmet! By George, Wallace, there's nothing like tiles. If you know what you've got to get your mind help.
Well,
I brought visual aid. I can still see it perfectly. After all these years, it was towards the end of the war.
Who's that fellow?
That's me as a young recruit, off to basic training. Yes, we're going to... Anyway, I was peeling the apple when a bomb went off in the distance.
I found these in the hall, Major Crum.
Treasures!
Sounds like you were quite a soldier, Major Crum.
Well, Wallace, why the past tense?
Oh dear.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Something you civilians will never grasp. And I'd be happy to prove it by charging into the fray. That is, if I had a set of dog tags and a regulation helmet, which I have. By thunder, I'm a soldier again. Sir George is ready for his dragon. And yet...
If your heart's set on...
But the gloating,
I'm sure...
but who? You're looking at my... Bet you'd...
I am curious.
This case is packed full of government
Routine.
ration since the test, eh? They're foul, but packed with high-strength protein.
I'd love to try one.
Out of the question, I'm afraid, in the event of civil emergencies. Orders are orders. What? By George, this is I hereby issue you one protein bar. Guard it well, and... Wallet!
Much obliged.
Wait! Careful, Wallace. Set up camp in West Wallaby Street. Who knows once peaceful nations? The protein will keep your strength up. Is brave. We're... Use a few of those... And in use from above, gad how I...
If you're... Well then,
But the protein...
I'm sure...
But who?
If your heart's set on going into battle,
Oh, it is, Wallace, it is!
well then, I don't see why you shouldn't. Go back upstairs.
Back the gloating bar.
I'm sure... Gromit could do
Private. Perhaps I'd feel good. You...
request dispensation of protein bars, soldier. One generous chunk of protein to give it texture. One dose of strontium into the mix. 1 unit of energized fluid for a creamy finish. Now to mix up my very own quick grow muscle formula. Oh,
Checking to see if it...
well, as a matter of fact, Miss Flit,
Oh!
we're in. You never have been able to. Blink.
Oh!
This ought to be plenty of fuel for the old pollinator.
That's champion, that is. 50 gallons of honey and just in time for my annual tea and crumpet festival. Pleasure doing business with you, Wallace.
Always aim to please our bees. That's the last of our bills, Gromit, and we've got just about enough left over for that right again. Now, just a minute, Major Crumb. But... what's in it, Gromit? Giant bees!
Heaven! Civilians, out!
But...
That's an order, Wallace. Keep the faith, soldier. West Wallaby Street needs you. That's right. Him. Bounder got away! Auf Wiedersehen to you, sir! Bag the bounder! Back in the air! Blasting out of that one, fly boy! Into the dustbin of history for you, my friend! Right where he belongs, the fiend! For quickly, soldier!
Good heavens, corporation, do you? Bumbling, eh? My quick... Just... Yes, Mr. Pannier. There's a time. Oh! They won't listen. They're completely out of control. This honey... Oh! I see. But the good news... Careful, miss. Yes, I know.
Enough!
I know, Constable Dibbins. Yes, Mr. Pannier said. Yes, I know.
Private Gromit! It's looking... good. Got the blatter! Bullseye! Did you scrum it? Why?
Pet! Up here! Now, listen. Give him... Oh, tell him to hurry. I can't hold on much longer.
Well, if I could, I would. But that's nice, Gromit. In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a bee situation. I'm on the phone with Constable Dibbins. You can show me your artwork afterwards. Oh, Gromit's working on that. Oh dear. No, I wasn't aware. I see.
I'm giving you! Somebody call the police! Get me out, please! Do something about these bees! I am stuck in my tube and cannot get out!
Back again, Pet. Nice to see another soul game enough to stand up to them bees, even if it is...
Ah, Mr. Gapple here. I ain't much good at eating humble pie, but I spoke out of turn yesterday. You're not a daft apers after all. What I said to you, I'll take it all back. You're a credit to the town.
Well, fighting dogs come limping home. There now.
Is that...
No, no. Oh,
Oh, Winnie Gabbly!
Get these bees off of my shop, would you?
Sorry for the delay, Mr. Paneer. I think you'll find the streets are now bee-free.
Thank heavens for the boys in blue.
Now, I'll have to ask you to accompany me to the station. There's some paperwork we need to fill out. Nothing too bothersome.
Happy to do my part.
It's citizens like you what make my job a pleasure, Mr. Paneer.
Well, did you relay my message? Did you give your master the note? Oh, you bad dog. Do as Miss Flit tells you, and I'll give you a treat. This is because I didn't give him the flowers he wanted, isn't it?
I know Constable Dibbins. Well, yes, like I said, he's very well trained. Good work, lad. But so long as they're still super form. What's this, lad? An SOS note? From Miss Flit. Why didn't you show it me earlier? Hang on, Miss Flit. Help is on the way. Ow! It's no use. Won't let me. It's up.
What do you want? Off with you. Oh, and tell that master of yours he left summit behind.
pacified all... That's right. Poor Miss Flip. Don't panic. Oh, it seems I'm underdressed.
Gracious!
Hang on, Miss Flit.
My saviour.
So that's the story, Miss Flit. I'm afraid my miracle growth formula led to some supersized problems.
I hope you're going to get rid of the infernal stuff.
Oh, I am. And rest assured, all the bees have been...
Well, bees all by yourself.
Ah,
Oh,
that's... Keep a cool head. That's my motto. Look your adversary square in the eye and never let yourself get carried away! Ah! Put me down! Ah, get off! It's Gromit! Blinking Nora! The Queen's trying to turn me into royal jelly! The ingratitude! After I've built her a hive in solid brass and a magnetronic pollinator thingamajig to take all the hard work out of honey making. Oh, I'm beginning to think I should never have mixed this growth formula at all. I ought to chuck it away. Hey! Easy, old girl. No need to get excited. Put me down gently and no one will get hurt. Oh dear, nothing in the beekeeper's manual. Attaboy! I knew you'd come through. Get the ladder, lad. Look out, Gromit. Keep your hands on the wheel. What are you waiting for? I'm up here, Gromit, not back there. lad. Now raise the ladder. Oh! That's torn it. The ladder's broken, and I left the spare at home.
Deserts, mountains, swim oceans, to be reunited with his master, the wellspring of his act.
Lend me a hand, Gromit. It's no use, Gromit. She won't let go. Youch! That just makes her squeeze me harder. Youch! That just makes her squeeze me harder. Have to think of a plan B, Gromit. It's lovely, Gromit. You can add it to your collection when we get home. Phew! Back on terra firma. Well done, Gromit. Gromit? Gromit! You all right, lad? Oh, good show. We've made it through this little episode in one piece. More than I can say for the autopilot, I'm afraid. Look, the autopilot. Oh dear, looks like our troubles aren't quite over. Look out behind you, Gromit. Keep her at bay. I'll try and lose her in here. Perhaps the honey could use a little kick. Still plenty of honey in the old tank. If I leave, who'll drive the truck? Yes, indeed.
Across deserts and mountains, swim oceans, to be reunited with his master, the wellspring of his happiness. A dog will willingly sacrifice his very life to save his master from danger. He'll fight wild cats, but so long as he's allowed a place to curl up at his master's feet. But if he's ever separated from the master, then the dog becomes inconsolable. He would
the trains are back to
his feet. But if he's ever separated from the master, then the dog becomes inconsolable. He would brave any element.
Now the trails are back to It's made from the concentrated essence of wild mountain flowers. Wild mountain girls, more like. Naturally, it was attracted to certain.
Don't shoot till you see the whites of her eyes.
Don't be daft. How could a fly disguise itself as a bee? Wear a yellow jacket, of course.
Bagged her, Gromit. Ooh, cracking teamwork, lad. Ooh, cracking teamwork, lad. I've done it, Gromit. I found the antidote to that pesky growth formula. Now we can finally cut our bee problem down to size. Though there is one small complication.